Hey, welcome to Live with Lynn. So if you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so I know you were here. I'm Lynn Huber, and I appreciate you being here today. So today we're going to talk about 5 simple ways to avoid daily distractions. So no matter how focused you are, some days it's hard not to get distracted, right? I mean, we have all kinds of things we're dealing with. With this crazy pandemic, especially right now, many of us are trying to build our business or work our jobs from home while trying to homeschool our kids at the same time. And even if that's not the case, things just all around us are just moving quickly all the time these days. That's just how it is, right, in our world. We're getting pulled in all different kinds of directions all the time. So life can sometimes get in the way of meeting your goals, but it doesn't have to derail you. So I've got some really easy tips on how to stay on track no matter what else is happening around you. So the first one is get organized. It's easier to focus if you're not distracted by the small daily tasks. Commit to a nightly practice of preparing for the next day and deciding what you're going to wear, what you're going to have for lunch, all the other necessary things that are part of your routine. Get that done the night before. Figure out what you're going to do. Have your gym bag ready and packed so you can just pick it up and go. It can help you to even get organized for your week on Sunday. I mean, for example, on Sunday you can have all your clothes clean and pressed and ready to wear if you're going out of the house. Yeah, I know. But you might even consider, a minimalist work wardrobe of similar garments to mix and match. A lot of the really famous, like Bill Gates and all, really famous, smart, super successful people, they wear the same color shirt every day, so they don't have to think about what they're going to wear. It's just this is their uniform that they have. So you don't have to do that, but maybe have a wardrobe that just mixes and matches easily, right? And you can bulk cook and freeze meals, so you don't even have to think about having to cook during the week. So before you end your day, though, just on a day-to-day, as you get done with your either when you're done with your work or before you go to bed or whatever, evaluate what you got done today from your task list, and then what still needs to be done, and get your task list ready for tomorrow. A task list can make all the difference, and it can be whatever works for you. It can be written or it could be digital. I use a digital version. I use Microsoft To Do. It's free. And it's an app on my computer and my phone, and it updates. And so wherever I'm at, I can check my to-do list. I can check things off. I mean, I can even put a grocery list on there, or a book reading list, or whatever I want. I can sort them by business and personal. I can have one called book list. So it's really cool. And it has everything in one place. And so I could put all my to-dos in there and then just check them off. And one of the cool things about having a digital list, and Microsoft To Do does this, is I can create repeating tasks. So for instance, my Avon business is based on campaigns. So every 2 weeks, a new brochure comes out, and everything is based on that campaign, that 2 weeks. And so I can set up a task for every other Monday to text my order reminders to my customers that I'm going to be placing an order. So every other Monday, that task shows up, and I send that text out to my customers saying, hey, my order's going in on Wednesday. If there's anything you want, let me know by tomorrow, right? And so then I do that task. I check it off, and then 2 weeks later, it'll be on my task list again. So every campaign, because that's something that I know that I do every other Monday. That's just how I do it, right? And so that's the cool thing about having that task list. And so I use Microsoft To Do for everything, business, personal, big and small tasks. It helps me to make sure everything gets done and nothing slips through the cracks. I mean, I could be sitting watching TV at night, and I get an idea in my head. Oh, I need to do this. I'll immediately pick up my phone and stick it in that to-do list so that tomorrow when I'm at my desk, it's there. And then I can decide what to do with that task, right? And, but it just gets it out of my mind and on that list. And then having a system like that helps me to not have to keep too much in my mind and bog my mind down. So exactly by if I'm watching TV and I come up with an idea and I drop it into my to-do list on my phone, then the next morning I can, when I turn on my computer, I can look and I can go, okay, well, that was a good idea, but I can, make it like I can schedule it for the next day, or keep it for today or whatever, and so I set up my task system, and I add tasks to it as needed. I review what I've done for the day and what I need to do the next day, and it's all there. So I don't have to keep it in my mind. I don't have to remember, what do I have to do? Hi, Anitra. Good to see you. Welcome. So speaking of task lists, do the tough things first. You can free up a lot of mental energy by putting the difficult tasks and decisions at the top of your to-do list, right? Do the hardest things when your brain is still fresh, first thing in the morning, and then you can get on with your day without the nagging dread in the back of your mind. So that helps you get the hardest ones done. You get them out of the way, and the rest of them are a breeze, right? Just easy to click, 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 or check, check, check through your task list. Keep your energy high. You might be surprised, but fatigue can be a distraction. If your energy is low, you're not going to be performing at your best, and you're going to be more likely to go down the rabbit hole of Facebook or whatever, because your energy is low, you're tired or whatever. And so make sure you take regular breaks. Get out of the office and get some fresh air. If you're working from home, get up from your desk every now and then. Eat your lunch in the park, or give your eyes a break from looking at the screen. Or, I guess I'm really blessed. I'm really lucky and blessed, because I have, in my backyard, I have a creek and a little forest, and it's just beautiful. And so I can go out on my deck and drink my coffee and just watch the creek. And I mean, it's amazing, everything. There's all kinds of wildlife out there, just natural wildlife. But so there's, squirrels and ducks, and Richard's ducks are out there. He's adopted them. But anyway, just get your eyes, get away from the computer for a little while, or get away from whatever you're doing, take a break, and it'll make a big difference. Eat lots of fresh foods and stay hydrated. Keep a glass of water or whatever on your desk, so you're always hydrated. Manage your priorities. Chances are you're going to get requests all during the day that don't deserve to be at the top of your priority list and can distract you from your core goals. Instead of responding right away, decide how urgent that request is in the bigger scheme of things. Do you really need to answer that email or that text right now? You've got this that you're working on, and you've got to be focused on this. So any emails that are coming through can wait until you're done, right? I mean, you don't have to look at the email every time it dings, or your phone every time it dings. So learn to prioritize the requests and respond accordingly. You get to decide what's important and what needs to be done first. And then keep your eye on the prize. There's so many distractions in modern life. It can be so easy to lose sight of what you want to achieve. So keep track of your short and long-term goals. For instance, if you're selling Avon, many of your goals will be based around a campaign, that 2-week period. So track it. What's your sales goal for that campaign? How many new team members will you bring in? You need to set those goals, because if you want to have a serious business, you're not going to have a serious business if you're like, well, we'll see what happens. No, you need to set a goal, and you need to know what you're going after. And those are the numbers you need to know, so you can keep your eye on the prize and have a thriving business. And even if you're not in Avon, you still need to know what are my sales going to be this week or this month, or whatever your whatever the numbers are, the gauges that you need, right? So I have a spreadsheet where I track my daily sales for both myself and my team. I know where I stand every day of the campaign based on that day of the last campaign and the one before it. I just track it. It's like campaign 13, Monday, which would be the first day of the campaign is Wednesday, actually. So Wednesday, this is what my sales were. Thursday, this is what my sales were. And then every campaign every year is right there, one after another. And so I can easily see where I'm at compared to where I was the last campaign and the one before it and the one before that. So that helps me catch problems before they become problems. So if I can see that my campaign is down, and it's halfway through the campaign, but it's down, then I can make that course correction to bring it back up so I can meet my goals. right? So regardless of what business you're in, that can work for you too. You just have to find a way to track it. What kind of tracking works best for you in your business or even in your job if you're looking for ways to stand out and be super effective in your job so you can get recognized and get promotions and all that, right? So and then for your long-term goals, whether it's a dream board or a mission statement or a post-it note on your computer, have a visual reminder of what you're working towards. Check in every day to see how you're tracking and make sure that you keep that line of sight on your big goal. So, hey, now I'd love to hear from you. Do you find yourself distracted? What kinds of things help you stay on track? Please get down in the comments and share your thoughts. I would love to hear your stories. So thanks for being here. Anitra, thanks for being live with me. And anyone else who might be live that just hasn't said hi, and anyone who's watching the replay, I appreciate you. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.